Hi everyone, welcome back to the Lowdown. It's me, Ollie, and today we've got a fantastic guest. We've got Mr. Dean Flowers, also known as Mr. Car Scene, has had more cars than you can shake a stick at. So Dean, welcome.
Thanks for having me, Ollie.
Hey, you're welcome. You have been into cars, for as long as you can remember, I would imagine, but it's got to be 20 years.
Ever since I had a license.
Okay.
44 now, so
okay,
quite a long time.
For those who don't know Dean, now a lot of people watching this are going to know Dean. They're going to know about his cars, the crazy builds that he does, and the eclectic taste and eclectic mix of cars. We're talking Lincoln Continental, Mercedes 190 Cosworth Rep, slammed SLs,
S-Classes,
barges, Fiestas,
Still XR2s,
gone. Okay, and a whole heap of other cars, as well as a man who has travelled Europe, if not the world, looking at the car scene and doing things.
Yep. Quite a few countries now.
What was your first car? And tell me the story behind it.
My first car was a D-plate green Mark II Fiesta Festival.
Oh, wow. Okay. Remember those?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, white wheel trims and everything.
No way.
Yeah, it wasn't like that for long though.
Okay. Tell me about it.
Well, it was a short-lived affair. It was probably 6 months when I first passed my test. £700 car. Smashed all the side of it.
Oh.
Had it all painted.
Yeah.
Bumped it again. And
first car thing.
First car.
Yeah.
You don't get that now, do you? It's all sort of £6,000, £8,000 cars, first cars, aren't they?
My first car was 50 quid, I think. Yeah. I just Sierra was my very first, but yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, I sold it because I was working in Newport way and I thought £5 of petrol to go Newport and back 30 miles was a bit expensive. So it was a good excuse to get a Sierra.
Oh, okay, cool.
Same as you had.
Yeah. I did Sierra, then Escort. Fastback Escort van. That was my second.
Yeah, mine was from down by the docks in Cardiff. At the Caravan Club.
Oh, nice. Okay, that Caravan Club.
It was a treat.
Sugar.
Had all the RS under bumper kit on it.
Nice, okay.
So I kept that for a while. Then got into E30 BMWs for a while then after.
What's in the current stable? Now, you've got quite a few cars. Give us a rundown.
So we've got the 64 Continental on bags.
Yeah.
Been all over Europe in that one.
Wow.
Worthersea.
Yeah.
Many travels.
So that's a 1964 Lincoln Continental.
Black on black.
Black on black.
Quite rare.
Yeah, okay. Massive bench seats inside it then?
Yeah, it took me a few years to find one, the right colour, the right year. I was working in the States, couldn't find what I wanted. Came back and bought one in Manchester.
No way. Wow.
Luck of the draw.
Okay, and now that car that's had a lot of work done to it.
Yeah, Ash and the guys, they've just rebuilt all the engine.
Okay.
It's all aftermarket air on it. It sits pretty much on the floor.
So those that don't know about that, much about that now, there's like scene or like car scene and like stance of the cars. So
to get that car real low, you've got to bag it. You just won't be able to turn the wheels and the arches otherwise.
So the bagging is what? You take the existing suspension off and then you fit airbags like on a Land Rover would have. Yeah,
essentially. Yeah, you can get an aftermarket strut with a bag on it or independent struts and bags.
Cool. Okay. And then when you're in the car, you press a button, car slams.
Yeah, you can have different ride heights as well.
Okay, fine. Okay. Now, I love the look of these cars that are done like this, and it's what's interesting in the UK is, I suppose worldwide, is one of the nice things about the car scene is there's loads of scenes. Yeah. So you've got people who are into motorsport, people who are into drifting, Jap cars, Italian cars, bagged cars.
I've drifted into quite a few of the scenes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I went through an Italian phase.
Yeah.
Very unreliable Italian phase. Fulvia, 126 Fiat.
Yeah.
Quattroporte.
Oh, yes. Quattroporte. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Okay.
All fantastic cars when they work. And
yeah.
I think the Quattroporte was like the ultimate daily drive if you worked from home. It just parked outside most of the time.
We've got one here that we're about to sell for a customer and it needs more spent on it than it's worth to sell.
Yeah.
A Quattroporte is an Italian sports saloon car with a Ferrari engine.
Yep.
An F1 paddle shift box.
Yeah, ZF gearbox.
Yeah. And if they were what, 80,000, 90,000 pound new, if not more?
Probably more, yeah.
And now they're £5,000, £6,000, £7,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And they're not even that old a car.
No.
What are they, early 2000s?
My last one was in 2008, so just sold that about 6 months ago, maybe.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
See, I love them. I love the way they look. I love the interiors. I love the design of them. I'm not brave enough, and I've had some silly purchases with cars, but I'm not brave enough for one of those.
The sensible head would have bought an M5 or E63.
Yeah, okay.
But you don't see these driving down the street, probably because they're mostly broken.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay.
So the 190 is an Evo 1 replica. It's going to be my sort of track car.
That's beautiful as well.
So it's full underside restored. It's running M111, 230 compressor engine.
Yeah.
So it should have a bit of power. It's fully caged, bucket seats, everything. So,
we'll put a picture of these up for everyone so you can see actually what the cars are that Dean's got. And,
yeah, so it'll be a sort of fast road track car.
Yeah, nice.
I've just got to see if I can actually drive it now.
Yeah, okay.
I haven't done anything on a track for 15, 20 years probably.
Haven't you? Oh, you'll pick it back up. Yeah,
see how we get on.
Right.
If we can drive it, we might end up putting a livery on it.
How old is that car originally?
So 1993.
93, what's that? L?
K.
K-Reg. Okay, so it's a K-Reg car, and then with an engine from the late 2000s Mercedes in it.
99, 2000, yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay,
yeah,
it's not as new as I thought that engine would be, though.
No, and you can pick up a donor, sort of £500-600. So.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, there's people out there doing looms off the shelf and things for it. So it's
brilliant.
Not too bad a conversion.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, and what else?
I've got a E30 Tech 2 Tourer, which is very nice, which was sort of building, like I build a lot of my cars sort of OEM plus, so I want it to look like the manufacturer built it.
Yeah.
So we've got a 2.8 E36 engine for it. It's still going to run like the standard airbox. The wheels are a 16-inch, but they're like a basket weave style wheel.
Nice.
540i brakes, so they look like a stock caliper, slightly bigger. Limit slip diff. But it's factory sport kitted, sport interior.
An E30 Tourer is a cool car.
Very cool. You've got to have a wagon.
Really good looking.
I think everyone needs a wagon in their life, don't they?
Oh, I'm a massive fan of them, yeah. And I think the dream of those would have been if they made an M3.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, there's a few aftermarket.
I've seen some, I've seen where they've made the bumpers work on the rear of the car, and it looks incredible.
I've got Mark 1 Golf Cabriolet, which I've pretty much given to my nephew, to be honest.
Okay.
Trying to get the younger generation into cars.
I think we're up to 5 cars now.
2 Kangoo vans.
2 Kangoo vans. Have you?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
vans, love them. It's strange, I've got all these cars, but then day to day, I'd rather just drive a piece of crap.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, something about driving them quick and just having a laugh and parking them anywhere.
Love it, heck. All right.
Yeah, well, the mates take the mick out of me for, why aren't you driving Continental every day or something?
Or the S-Class.
Or an S-Class every day. It's like, no, I'd rather drive that.
Yeah.
I've sold a few recently. A bagged XJ6, a bagged W109.
I like 71. The XJ6. That worked so well on here.
Yeah, it was very low. I think the bonnet was level with your knees. The tweed interior.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's such a rare option on those.
I think the first time I met you was actually you were driving an XJ6.
I think I was, yeah. I've always been a fan of all Jags. What's next on the horizon for you car-wise? Is there something that you're keeping your eye on at the moment, or something you would sell a few to get?
My general rule is I always buy wheels first.
Oh, go on, tell us about that.
So I buy and sell a few sets of wheels, but usually if something comes up, I then try and get a car to fit it. So I always change the wheels on my cars, and I always go sort of OEM plus. So my 95 S-Class is running 19-inch Carlsons.
Oh, okay. So whatever you put on the car has to suit the make and model of the car.
And be sort of period as well.
Yeah, okay.
From that era. So my R129 SL is on Brabus split rim 3 spokes.
Yeah, cool wheel.
So the E30's on Rematax 16s. So
I don't know what those are.
Like a BOS sort of looking wheel.
Okay, cool.
But one piece.
Nice.
So I have got a couple sets of wheels there, which probably are looking for cars.
So you buy the alloy wheels.
Yeah.
So you're into alloy wheels.
Yeah.
Big time. Yeah. So you buy the alloy wheels, and then you find which car you're going to bolt onto them.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Works well. If you had a budget of 100 grand, what would you go out and get?
Well, I've been trying to do this sort of thing because the extension of my house is a 3-car garage.
Oh,
so I've been trying to make it fit.
Yeah.
So I've been sort of building up towards this over the years. I've been buying and selling cars. So some of them are in my sort of collection. So my Continental will always stay.
Oh, really? That's a keeper?
That's a keeper. So I would always have the Continental. I think a big American cruiser is...
How did you get into Continental? How did you fall in love with those?
I don't know, maybe through the movies and things. They were in a couple of films when they were in Matrix.
The shape is incredible on them, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just all the lines.
The scoops down the side?
Yeah.
Like down each side of the window, there's like a channel, which is 4 or 5 inches wide?
Yeah. So all the water.
Insane. Okay.
Yeah. So I think I keep that one.
Yeah. What are they worth? Quite an expensive car for a Minter.
Like in the UK, it's probably worth less than in the States, to be honest.
Really?
Over here, I think it's hard to get an American car like that, maybe more than 60, 70 grand, isn't it?
How long is it?
17, 18 foot, is it?
17, 18 foot car, yeah. You can't, that's a big garage, Dean.
Well, I measured the garage on 2 parked end to end.
Oh, wow.
When I built it.
Okay,
so
cool.
It's 37 foot long or something.
Okay, cool.
So it was a big consideration.
So you've got the Lincoln Continental.
Yeah.
And then you've got space for 2 other cars, and say, what, have you got 50 left over?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right.
I've always fancied a Ferrari 348.
Ooh, nice. Okay. Yeah.
I think you have a big cruiser, something you can have a bit of fun in, maybe go on track a little bit.
And they're still just about affordable.
Just about affordable,
ish.
I always bought one. I missed one by £100, I think, on eBay a few years ago.
They were so cheap years ago, weren't they? What were they, 10 grand? 20?
I looked at one at 20.
Yeah.
And it still needed a lot of work, but
But
For me,
they're simple cars. They're not that complicated. They're really
it's like
not.
I wouldn't keep it factory anyway. I'd probably put some wheels on it and lower it slightly.
Okay.
Or
They look
something.
so good modified.
And again, I wouldn't have a red one.
No, I'm
Black one. I
can't do red Ferraris.
No,
You'd have a black one. Yeah, nice.
Black.
Okay. We've sold a few F355s. They're a very special car, but when we've had them on the ramp and we look at them, they are remarkably simple.
Yeah.
You know, they're not that complicated cars, you know. Last of the real analog Ferraris, really.
Doesn't leave me much in my budget, does it?
I reckon you've got $5,000 left. I reckon.
Everyone needs a car to go to the tip, take the family out.
Go on.
Volvo 740 wagon.
Whoa, okay. I'm all right with that. Yeah, Volvo 740.
Yeah,
nice.
If I had a little bit more, maybe a 124 wagon.
You might get a nice Volvo for $5,000.
You get a really nice one.
Yeah, you get a really nice one. Yeah, okay.
I recently wrote mine off in the snow.
I didn't know you had one.
I don't think you could write a Volvo off, but I did.
How did you do that? Or should we not chat about it?
Accelerator stuck and hit a post.
That old chestnut.
Yeah. Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay.
So I was pretty close to my 3-car garage. I had 2 of them.
Wow, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just were missing the Fezzer. And what about if money was no object and there was 3 dream cars? Anything in the world, what would you go for?
So I'd be thinking, well, even on the last question is, do you buy a Testarossa and 2 cheap cars?
Yeah.
But with the dream car garage,
don't worry about the budget.
I think I'd have a Daytona.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I love them. Yeah. Really cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some went to auction recently that were part of a collection for racing. There was like 2 or 3 together. I can't remember the full story on them, but I love them when they got a different color nose cone on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really. They're just so cool. I'd have to have a racing one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's one. Give me 2 more.
Grosser.
Would you? Really? Okay.
That'd be the big cruiser, I think, for me.
Yeah. Wow. Rare car, special car. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And I'd still try and stick with a wagon on the 3rd car.
Would you?
And I don't know if it would be one of them sort of coach-built wagons, you know, like, so they did like XJS wagons or
they did, yeah.
Silver Spur wagons.
An XJS Lynx.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
but
a wagon.
I think the sort of Sultan of Brunei W140 wagon V12.
I've never seen one. I've never seen one.
That could be up there.
I'd have one of these as a wagon. This is Parkshire for you today, by the way.
Yeah, wagon.
This is Dean's into massive big barges. And so this is our biggest barge we've got here at the moment, this Bentley Arnage. So they do an estate version of these.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple of them. Yeah. There's another one of these called a Val d'Isère, which was it was blue and yellow interior on a blue car.
Wow.
And it was built for skiing. And it was made 4x4 and had a boot on it. So yeah, wagon. I think it might even be for sale for now in the UK.
These have aged really well, haven't they? I didn't like them. I didn't like them at first. I thought they were too bubbly and a bit cute. But now over time, I think they've aged really well.
And also, like, when else you'll never see anything like this built again. You know, as in like that boxy with a massive handmade 6 3/4 litre engine. Yeah, special bit of British engineering. I think that's what I think when I look at it. Yeah, I've owned one myself, and you know, we've had to take it apart to do maintenance stuff like that. It's crazy how it's built inside, and behind the dash is all wood. Yeah, like layers of wood and different stuff there. And I know you've had a lot of trips abroad and so on.
Traveled quite a bit. I've had some good trips. I've had some bad trips.
Have you? Do you want to give me a top 3 or a 3?
Okay, one of the good ones and a bad one. We went to Worthesay with the whole VW festival and everything else that used to go on. It's all been cancelled now.
Okay.
So we took
what was Worthesay?
So Worthesay was, I think it's the show that was all around the Golf Mark 1s, Mark 2 community. But everyone used to go 2 weeks before, cruise to Austria, cruise around the lakes, photo shoots, sort of pop-up meets.
Wow. Great
thing for anyone who was a petrol head. But the police sort of got a bit stricter and stricter on the modified scene over there, and big fines were going out. And
really?
It's sort of all finished sort of pre-COVID, really. So 2019, we took a Lincoln Cross and phoned up the sort of breakdown cover, European cover, and they wanted £800, I think, to cover it for the trip. So went on Rock Auto, bought everything we could for it. So American cars, you can get bits within a week.
Yeah.
Start motor's $20, alternator's $30, you know.
Yeah.
So we just got everything in the entire catalogue, filled the massive boot with it, and drove around 3,000 miles, called back at the Nürburgring.
3,000 miles.
Didn't break down, didn't use a single part.
Wow, amazing story.
So that was a good trip.
Yeah, that is a good trip, yeah.
A bad trip was probably rebuying my E31 8 Series. So
E31 is a
pop-up headlight coupe.
Oh my gosh, I remember this story. This was in... Oh, you have to tell everyone about this. So this was...
So I bought the car probably 10, 15 years ago, had it cheap. It was really, really nice. It was very pretty.
It's an 8 Series coupe.
8 Series coupe, 840 Ci Sport.
Yeah.
And sold it to an Irish guy who was living in Spain.
Yep.
weird story. I picked him up from the airport and he literally just got in the passenger seat. I drove home and he walked around the back of the car. Off he went. He didn't even see the front of the car. Anyway, it was too nice. That's why I sold it, because I was living out on a farm and it was just going to get ruined. So off it went. And then when I had a bit more space, I tried to buy it back and he'd already sold it on. So anyway, I found it on eBay in Alicante a few years ago and thought, I'll have that car back. It was the right money.
Yeah.
And he was like, do you want it transported or do you want to go and collect it? It's the great Grand Tourer.
Yeah.
I'll drive it back from Alicante, no problems.
Okay.
1,600 miles or something. Do it in a day or two.
Yeah.
Got there. The car had one battery on it instead of two. It drove horrendously to the point where I pulled over in this town just below Barcelona in November. So there was nobody about.
Wow.
And I kept having to jump start the car. Lost all the documents for it in the storm, or the bullet blew out the boot.
Oh, whoa.
Anyway, we got it on a ramp in this town in Spain. And the back wheels were sort of pretty much hanging off it. All the bushes were gone in the back of it. All the front end of it was shaken. It was undrivable. So overnight, someone smashed the rear windscreen out of it. Oh. And I left it with the guy for 2 weeks and said, I'll get someone to pick it up. And I mistakenly phoned the guy I bought it off, who had stitched me up pretty much.
Wow.
And because he'd offered to get it transported, paid a guy. Then I lost the car for 6 months. What? He moved the car, wouldn't tell me where it was, every excuse under the sun.
Why?
And I ended up flying home. And I didn't know if I was going to see the car again.
Oh my gosh.
Eventually tracked the car down to a guy who had been subcontracted to pick it up. He hadn't been paid for the storage. I ended up paying him a load of money to bring it back and storage. And it sort of put a bit of taste on it, really. And I did some work to it, got it up and running, cost me a fortune. And
there's two ways of looking at that. You either love it so much that you're definitely going to keep it forever now. Yeah. Because you rescued it, like a stray dog.
Yeah, it was. It was.
You just go, oh, that car's, bad news.
But it sort of saved it, really. Like, it would have been scrapped probably otherwise.
Yeah.
So sometimes you don't always win financially, but
in the car world,
yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah. It's for the love. I mean, it's only over the last few years, really, that things are starting to rocket up a bit and people are actually being able to maybe buy something, use it for a year or two and actually break even or make a couple of quid.
Yeah, if I'd stuck that in storage, it'd probably be worth $5,000 now than I sold it 2 years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
They have gone the right way. But I do tend to keep things...
It's a sad story, dear. I feel like a little tear.
I know. Stuck in Alicante in November. It's not...
6 months, though, it went missing for.
Yeah.
Wow.
Didn't know where it was.
Give us another happy car journey.
We go to Nürburgring probably once or twice a year.
Oh, okay.
We always have a bit of a laugh going there. It's more the journey than the destination, isn't it? I think, with these things.
That's a good motto for life. So you've been into cars a long time. And for anyone around here locally growing up, they might know your dad before they know you. Because for my age, I'm 43. When I was growing up, there was a shop called... Skirrid Sports, right? And this was down an alleyway in Abergavenny. And we used to go down there. So when you were going to school, like, you're going to try tennis, you're going to try hockey, you've got to get your school uniform you used to get from there, your sports uniform. You could buy all that in there. And we'd go in there and see your dad. Yeah.
And granddad. Yeah.
And granddad. And, but they were petrol heads.
Yeah. Granddad was an international marathon runner, which is...
No way.
That's where the shop started.
Oh, that's interesting.
But then in their spare time, they used to buy and sell Mark II Escorts and
cool.
I don't know, lots of things like that, MGBs, and things like that. And I came in from the hospital, I think, when I was born in a midnight blue RS 2000.
Wow. Imagine how much that's worth now.
Well, I think when I came along, they sort of got rid of them all, to be honest.
Oh, so did they?
It's a bit of a shame, really.
It is a bit of a shame.
Yeah.
Now, when you were younger, you were into music. You were a bit of a rock and roll or grunge.
I used to like grunge and sort of Nirvana and all that sort of stuff, and had long hair. And
I had my phase of that as well. I remember all that. And gigs, TJs we used to go to.
Yeah.
Do you remember that in Newport?
Yeah.
We used to go to TJs and I used to be into all that. But one thing I want to start asking people now is, and maybe it's just for my own music tastes, or I love learning about new music and picking up new songs to listen to. But what's the latest music you're listening to? So what's a new song that you got on repeat in the car?
Ooh, it's a hard question, that is.
Come on. Got anything jump to mind?
I'm still living in the past, I think.
Are you really?
Yeah,
go on then.
I'm still listening to sort of...
What's your go-to then? If you had to pick a song that you want to cruise down the road to?
I think the music's got to suit the car, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm into that.
If I'm driving the Lincoln, I might listen to some sort of 60s, 70s stuff.
Nice, yeah.
Some of the old radio shows you can still stream.
Oh, really?
So it's like it's live. That's pretty
cool. Okay.
Give that sort of vibe. 80s stuff, if I'm driving 80s cars.
Yeah, you're right, though. The music and cars go hand in hand with each other.
It's like driving that S-Class, do you listen to a bit of Snoop and Dr. Dre and all that.
100%. I was going to say, for the big barges, which are slammed to the ground, you've got to have a bit of 90s hip hop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it sort of goes with the mood.
I really agree with that. Like, I was in a soft top SL recently, and that was all like, there was some jazz music on and stuff like that. And I was just like, oh, this works perfectly. You know? Have you got a go-to? Have you got a favorite artist or a go-to that you listen to?
Not particularly, because I listen, again, with cars, a wide variety of stuff. I could listen to reggae one day and jazz another day.
Yeah, nice. I'm similar. Yeah, eclectic
mood
music
you're
taste
in.
of it. Yeah.
My playlist on YouTube is really random, I think.
On YouTube?
Yeah,
okay.
It'll like put up sort of Nirvana 1 minute and it might put reggae on the next, you know.
What's next for you with your cars and what's going on and all the rest of it? Where are you at with them?
So my Lincoln's back on the road for the first time in 6 years. So
is it?
I think we're going to get it on the road that first drive this week.
Nice. Okay.
Should be exciting.
Yeah.
Then put it away for the winter before the chrome dissolves off it.
Yeah, they rusted for fun, didn't they? Those old American cars.
So my track car, my 190, is pretty much there, but we're putting a big turbo on it over the winter.
Mm-hmm.
So it should be 350, 400 horse, which will be quite tasty.
Yeah.
And I think then the plan is to get into this E30 Tourer, and that should sort of finish what I've got around me.
What ride height are you going to do on that? Are you keeping it standard?
It's fairly standard. It's just on Bilsteins. So
yeah, okay.
Yeah, just nice and usable.
Yeah, okay, cool. The current world of car culture right now, and I think we're in a lovely place from a point of view of there's so many car scenes, car clubs, all different things. But Ollie's worried. I'm worried about what's going to be happening with, like, we've got all these EVs and we've got all these electric cars and all the rest of it. Now I see a space for them and I see what they're all about. But for young people now, and I mean like kids, like toddlers or whatever, there's people who are growing up next and they're getting next into cars. Is it all going to change? Is there going to be a lack of modifying? Is there going to be a lack of the car culture?
Are they into? I don't know. I don't think as many people coming through are into cars.
I tell you, that's a very good point. Because, I mean, with regards to like Baffle with the cafe and all those stuff, when young people come in, I'd be like keen to like say, yeah, go and look at the cars, sit in them and try and bring on that next culture or like that next group or generation. That's the word I'm looking for. And so we get some people come down to the cafe and kids and all the rest of it. I'm keen for them to see the cars and be interested in them. But especially old analog cars like a Lancia Fulvia or like those kind of things like that. Kids these days won't have a clue. But when I was younger, I studied this stuff. Like I bought classic car magazines, I bought car magazines. And
would they know how to drive a lot of stuff? You know, do they know what a choke is, advance and retard and everything else?
Yeah, I know. There's going to be a lot of that. And
I think there's going to be a lot of sort of 30s stuff to 50s stuff that's not going to be worth anything because 90% of people know how to drive them or maintain them.
As someone who's in the trade, I'm already seeing that. So I'm seeing a definite shift. I get offered cars, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. It's tricky to take them on as a business at the moment because the market for them is dwindling. There's some bargains out there for 60s cars.
You could daily an 80s, 90s car, no problem at all, but I wouldn't want to daily a 50s car, probably.
No, exactly. No. So, that's an interesting one. So, as less people want them, the values will shrink, which will mean they'll stop being cared for as much, and you'll see them disappearing.
But I think I sat down the other day and I don't think I've driven anything newer than about 2010.
What, recently?
Anything. Ever. So I've owned like 200 cars, probably.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've ever driven anything new and modern because it just doesn't interest me.
No, fair enough. Okay.
Like all the modern supercars and hypercars, I couldn't tell you what one was what. Just not my sort of bag, really.
I don't know. I'm a bit of both. For a daily, like I do like a modern car. But
I had to move a car for Ash in here the other day, like quite a modern CLS. I got in, I didn't know what to do with it. Didn't know how to turn it on. Didn't know where the gearbox was. You know, it was on column actually, which I should have guessed that.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah,
just didn't understand any of it.
No, it's cool. Yeah, so that's interesting because I wonder what's going to happen with all this as well, and because I know I've got a 7-year-old little girl, Eva, and she jumped into a Tesla. She just liked the big screen because she thought she could play computer games on it.
Yeah, I think a lot of kids now is a vehicle is just for dragging their ass from A to B, isn't it? It's not anything more than that. They don't care what it looks like.
I hope that's not the case. I hope it does. I hope it changes. I hope something.
Yeah, when we were growing up, it was like you'd buy the cheapest thing you could buy. You know,
I used to get a Demon Tweaks catalogue.
Right.
So Demon Tweaks is a company up in North Wales who supply modifying parts for cars and race cars and all the rest of it. So I always wanted a 106, Peugeot 106 Rally. I would get the book out, the Demon Tweaks book, and I'd go through there and circle all the parts of the 106 Rally and then like kind of imagine in my head how that would be modified and how it would look.
Yeah.
And
we used to wait till Wednesday and buy the free ads, which was free newspaper with a little car classifieds in it.
God,
and then we used to drive to Hereford because it was across the border and buy their one. So you could get choice to
Oh, nice.
and buy the cheapest rear wheel drive we could find.
Wow. Okay. So you just said you think you've owned 100 cars?
Yeah, but 150 plus probably.
No way. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Any that you wish you still had? Any that like you were like, wow, that was a good car. I shouldn't have sold it.
I had a $3,000 Sierra Cosworth SAF.
Did you? I'm also one of those now. 50, 60, 70?
The SAF's
From mint
two-wheel
ones?
drive. Yeah, maybe like 30, 40.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I bought mine for $3,000 and sold it for 4.5, and it was a hard sale.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. God, imagine that. I can remember when they were those prices as well, you know?
Yeah, I was a bit of a Ford pervert. I had Capris and Escorts.
Ford pervert.
Yeah, I used to feel like one of the part of the buffy scene, you know,
Really?
cleaning
Oh, I know.
underneath and
Yeah.
all that lot.
What shows are coming up next? Where could people maybe see the 190 Cosworth? Where will you be next?
I haven't got anything planned perhaps this year. That sort of style of stuff. There's Ultimate Stance in Telford in last week, October, November. That's quite a stance. You know,
That's the next one
that's
this
sort
year.
of low and slow stuff. And
Yeah, okay.
big wheels and air ride
Cool.
and all that lot.
And then you'll be on tracking it.
That's the plan. I've sort of done that sort of stuff to death. So I thought I'd build
Yeah.
this track car that I can perhaps go to some shows, which has a bit of track action, do a bit of that.
Nice.
Retro rides gathering, retro rides.
And you've got an
Weekender.
Instagram page where people can follow you for your cars?
So my Instagram is just Dean.flowers.
Dean.flowers if
Easy.
people want to see some of the car builds collections and so on, and follow Dean and see what he gets up to. All right, well, thank you very much, everyone. Look forward to seeing you all on episode 7 next week. Cheers.